Good day. Today we have got two of my most favourite razors. What's that one? First one is IXL Geo Wostenholm IXL straight razor. I restored this one myself. It was in quite a bad state, this one. It's got a lovely little slight smile to it. It's got some marks, like some, you know, like, well, I don't know what you call that, but they are, you know, quite deep marks. You can't get them out. Well, you'd have to regrind it, which is not something I would ever attempt to do, unless something was really out. I'm excited to shave with this one, because it took an extremely long time to get a decent edge on it. And when I say a decent edge, I don't mean the actual sharpness of the edge. That was coming on nicely in various spots. It was just basically, it's tough steel, it's hard steel. It definitely is, because I've got the Shapton 2000 and I like to refine my bevel on that. And basically it weren't touching it. It was removing nothing. It was polishing it, but it was removing nothing. And normally it does still remove. And you know, some like hollow grounds, you can set the bevel on the 2000. It sets a lovely bevel. But yeah, so whatever way I look at it, it's definitely harder steel, guaranteed, man. It's quite an old razor as well, so it'd be interesting to know about that steel, because I don't really know much about the Geo brand, other than they were very good and they were around for a long time. And my other razor it's definitely one of my favourites. It is this lovely Bartmann. It's a 6/8 Kayser Ellison Co. steel, best Sheffield silver steel. It's a number 30. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to pick up all this shiny stuff. It's got a lovely little embossed kind of, you know, the thing is with these Bartmanns, I've got two of them, and they just seem like they were made to a very high level of quality. Like the craftsmanship involved in them, like the blade is perfect, the grinding on it is just lovely. It's got the hollow ground. It's got the hollow ground with the, oh, I forget what it's called now, but it's got like a, I think you call it a bevel or something. I'm gonna have to look into that because I can't quite remember. But if you can picture it, like the British hollow ground went kind of like all the way down, full hollow. They used to call it the British hollow, and the German hollow, it was thinner in the middle, and then it had a bit more bulk towards the line. And it's to do with like chatter and flex and stuff like that. At least that's what they thought. And as with anything, man, it's like some razors work on your face, some don't. It's as simple as that. You can say, oh, it's because of that, it was because of this, but 9 times out of 10 it's to do with your technique, your angles to the dangles, and your lavering, your prep and everything, you know. It's all sort of involved in it. Anyway, yeah, it's one of my most favourite razors. I've got two Bartmanns. I probably will sell one, because I wouldn't class myself as a collector per se, but I've got lots of razors. But I love restoring them, you see. I love bringing them back to life, man. It really, it helps my soul. It actually helps me relax and everything. Like, it's a good thing to do. Right, further ado, I've got 3 days growth using the old Sandalwood Crabtree and Evelyn, back on the old BLK 12S Silvertex. My last video I said that was a badger brush. It weren't, it was bristle. But anyway, it's the best bristle brush I've tried, so hey-oh, God. It was in a language that is foreign to mine, and I assumed it said badger, and it don't, it's bristle. It's Italian for bristle. But hey-oh, live and learn, eh? Now I know. Now I know one word in Italian. Right. Yeah, 3 days gone. Had work yesterday, had some mates around, did a bar route. So, a little bit late, had a shower. I've probably cooled down a little bit to what I normally like, but I just did start trying to do this video, and then the post lady turned up, so, you know. I have to go and see her. To be fair, she's a lovely lady, so it's always worthwhile seeing her. She always brings a smile to your face. Right, let's try the Geo first. I'm excited about this. It is, like I said, some of the toughest. Sounds nice. She's ploughing it off. That's what I like to see after all that effort. Like, there was no damage on it well, from memory anyway, there was no actual kind of what you'd call damage. It was just just a pain to chase the angle all the way to the, like, you know, the bevel basically. But it was worth it. It's nice. It's quite a stiff razor. It's like it actually kind of feels like a knife, if you know what I mean. Like it's because it is a hollow ground. But yeah, it's definitely stiff. It's not saying, it's definitely not got much flex in it anyway. Yeah, tip's good. That took that clean off one go. The old chin butt. What you got? Chin butt? Yeah, it's a different kind of shave, that is, because it's like I said, you know, it is a hollow grind, but it's like the old-fashioned hollow grind. It might have been before the X machine. I think it was called the X machine, wasn't it, by Ern? So yeah, it feels different. It feels a bit sort of tougher, but I mean, that's exceptionally good. One pass. Like, that is good, man. Like, normally I always get sort of, like, there is a bit of roughness there still, but it's like mission impossible to get that gone in one pass. Like, really, I only need to do one pass, I really do. Everybody says, like, do this, do that. Right, it's the Bartmann. It's got a slightly different sound to it. Yeah, it's lovely. Just lovely, I love it. I've got two or three Kayser metals. Kayser Ellison and Co. And every single one is just basically the dogs. Let me show you the box for this actually while I'm thinking about it. Because it kind of says something on it. It's got this little tag as well, it's cute. Or at least it did. It is in there. Oh, don't want it to go underwater. Little tag. And when I got it, it was like wrapped around the non-pivot end. It's nice, nice little tag. Nice touch, it really is. That's what I mean. And on it says original solid Bartmann, Germany, 6/8, and it says high class, ready, set ready for use. And they weren't kidding with the high class. Really, they weren't, man. They were. You know, there was no messing around. They definitely wanted to create a brand that was definitely wanted to create a brand that was, well, frankly, just a bit special, I guess. A bit superior, sort of like they remind me of the Dorco ones. That's what they do remind me of, the old Dorco, which again was another, what I'd call a high class razor brand. And I think eventually they got swallowed up by Dovo. You know, and if you go onto the forums and stuff and try and do your research on Bartmann, it kind of suggests that they were sort of some ties to Dovo, but in a way, it's kind of obvious that they were, weren't they? All in the same region, all doing the same thing, so why wouldn't they, like? Right, let's go for our second pass here. Bit wet. Yeah, as much as that bristle brush was good, it's just not a touch on this one. Oh god, see that? Yeah, there's not a touch on that brush, I tell you, it's a good brush. If you ever wanted to try synthetic, I would highly recommend it, basically. Gonna brush your hair, darling? Right, let's go against the grain. This is the Geo. It's quite good because I assumed that because it's rather stiff it might be a bit awkward going against the grain, but it's not. Pinging them whiskers off. Nice. Very impressed. Got a bit of a spot though. It's an old one, a couple of days old. Very impressed. I thought that was going to be a bit more bitey, is probably the word. The old Bartmann. That's another, this is the Bartmann especially, it's another razor that's better after the first shave. Which is often the case, especially if it's good steel. Ooh. Wobbly chin. Tiniest little nick there. That's when I didn't stretch my wobbly skin. If anybody else has got a wobbly, start again. If anybody else has got a wobbly chin, please mail in and explain what are the best techniques. Like, obviously, I kind of know holding it, stretching it, but born and bred that is, that chin. Born and bred, as I've said many times before. Cheers, Dad. Right. Lovely. It's not actually a nick. Lovely jubbly though. Lovely pair of razors. So the Geo is very stiff for a hollow. I'd say it's probably about, I don't know, 18 mil, maybe 17. I'll have to measure it. I'll put it in the description. Lovely. Right. Clean everything up. You'll have a lovely day. I'm going down the allotment for a bit. I'll bid you farewell. Toodaloo.